Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul searching on 4th down.
Greg Zuerlein on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
Down the middle. Down the middle.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will
right down the pipe.
9-0. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it.
Right down the pipe, boy.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, we got four down. 24 is the mark. I got it.
To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Dang,
boy.
Come home.
Sanders, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go.
Well, no, that smell never intercepts. You keep throwing something like that.
24 is the mark. We ain't giving up nothing.
Now Garoppolo. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Goodwin. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. That's fielded in the end zone.
I'm about to say that news false. I remember we on a new week.
Half, 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Yeah,
and we welcome you back now.
I said he sure didn't do it that weekday with me and him play.
Set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the 2nd half gets started. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because Now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They run. It's Gurley. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Wide open receiver complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is going to be 49er football.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away.
First turnover this game,
he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Now a play fake here on first down.
Boy.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Keep playing with that man.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know,
it's
but
okay.
September 10th.
Get a little misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
Well, I'm going to rest and relax.
Sack of the afternoon. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle.
Let's get it started in
They're
here.
just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
I thought the game was going home. I touched that
Offense
ball.
ready to go for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Goff now to throw. And got a man. It's Woods. 4th down, no problem.
I saw him.
19
Yes,
yards that
yes,
time,
I
but now
did.
it's 1st and 10.
I saw him.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew.
On 2nd and 9. Gomes is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A.
Let's get
So
started
from
in
inside
here.
Niner territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gurley!
A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give.
Downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
Down the middle.
And the lead is now 13.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
23 yards on the play.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 4 down. Check. 24 is the mic. Yo.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
24 is the mic.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team, and they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play.
Hey, give him a little bump.
Los Angeles. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final
And they give him a little bump. That's the only thing.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see
He ain't past over 5 yards. I can bump him a little bit.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards.
Give him a little bump.
The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here comes a 20th carry for
Come on, man, you only got one
he's going to
down.
have to protect the football and take his
one
lumps here
danger
at this stage
block.
of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Rams on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Goff now looks to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Now Gurley. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra block.
Get off that man, baby. Get off that man.
Todd Gurley.
Get
His
off.
second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Big numbers.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Big numbers. Big numbers.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set
Nice,
to get
man.
this drive underway.
Hey. 4 down.
first down. Garoppolo.
Ooh, boy, you lucky.
And he gets this one just shy.
Don't you ever do that no more. Don't you ever do that no more.
First down, San Francisco.
You like I hit freaking X instead of freaking dang square. I mean, not square, but triangle.
They need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here
don't
in
come
this
on
game,
night.
but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Get him, Aaron Donald. Get him, Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald. Who else?
Yes.
He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And that'll set them back 5.
Good work, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
It's just not the ball, big dog.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. The Sanders has got it complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with
Damn, one block, man. One block.
Inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left. Dropped. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Then they can get stronger and stronger back
carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Gurley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
64.